Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to play the Object 7772, a tier 10 Russian heavy that we have not forgot about. Now, we haven't spoken about this tank for actually quite a long time. In fact, the last time we did speak about the tank, it was like kind of one of the best tanks in tier 10. Do I still feel the same? Or is it one of those, you know, it was okay back then, or it was great back then, but now it is just okay? So I went to play it, and yeah, it's still good. It is still a great tank in good hands. So if you can perform really well in the tank. So I don't think it's as much overpowered as I once thought, but you know, people learn how to deal with these tanks. But I still think it is a fantastic tier 10 tank. So the turret armor on this tank is 260 millimeters. Your hull is 240. So all around, armor wise, is pretty decent. You've got a good turret and you've got a decent hull as well. So your DPM is pretty decent for a heavy as well. We are running calibrated shells, so the DPM is less, and that's 2,908. So just over 3,000 DPM, which isn't bad considering the armor profile that this tank has got as well. So that is just an 8.87 reload. Penetration is 263 on your APCR and 374 on your heat. So again, decent pen, which is why we are running the calibrated shells. 66 on your HE. You've got a 430 alpha gun, so nice alpha, especially for the reload. I mean, it's quite low reload for high alpha, which is pretty decent. 370 on your heat and 530 on your HE. Aim time 3.2, which I don't think is bad, and same as the gun dispersion, 0.335. That is pretty good, to be fair. So far, the stats are really good. Now, the gun depression is only 6 degrees, so that's probably the down point of the tank, and one of the only down points of the tank is that 6 degrees of gun depression. Your top speed of 45 kilometers per hour as well, and only 12 in reverse. So it is slow going in reverse, but top speed at 45 is pretty solid, to be fair. So all around, the tank, I think, is a pretty solid tank. And again, you can perform really well in the tank. If you put your tank in the right situation, right positioning, then you can perform really well. So if you are in a hold down position, you will get some bounces, but you do have to remember, if you do get in that hold down position, you don't quite have the gun depression to get on a big enough ridge. Now, this is the perfect ridge because I can hide my hull, apart from obviously tanks behind, but I can hide my hull and I can get my gun down enough to get the shots off of these guys into the town there. So absolutely perfect position. However, if this guy to my left did start pushing me, then it wouldn't be as perfect as I think. But if he's not attacking me, as you can see, he's now running away. It is now the perfect position for me. Yes, I've lost a little bit of hit points, but again, that was from the guy behind. So yeah, I'm in a perfect situation at the moment. Now, again, if I do want to get shots over, as you can see here, I do have to sort of overextend, and then I do get shot. So only overextend. I mean, I totally forgot about that E4 sitting there, and I got a bit greedy to try and get my shot off on that medium. So far, I'm on 2.6k damage. Haven't really, yes, I've lost almost half of my hit points, but I haven't really been attacked yet. Now, I'm not looking at going anywhere at the moment because there is tanks to the left, there is tanks to the right, but we are winning on supremacy points. So I don't want to rush forward and then be in a position where anyone can sort of penetrate me. So I don't want to rush forward. I am actually happy in the position I'm in now. So that is now 3.5k damage. There's the E4. Luckily, he did miss me. He must have just quickly snapshotted that, and again, it did pay off because he absolutely missed. And then I do take care of that WZ113. So you've got the E5 now. We are winning on cap points by quite a lot. I'm just going to back up just to steal this kill from Jono, and we do get a nice ammo rack. And again, that E4 just completely misses. So we got 3.8k damage. Might as well get another kill while we're at it, and we do get the kill on the leopard there, and hopefully got time for one more shot before we win on supremacy points. There's the E4. Can I get a shot? Yes, I can. A nice 450 roll. So 4.3k damage there, and we got that pretty easily. Yes, we only bounced one shot. I mean, 400 damage, but we didn't really get attacked, if you know what I mean. No one come at us. The only time I got penetrated was when I someone come from behind, and then I overextended. So yeah, it was a fairly easy game. Now, next up, I am with my good mate, Jono, again. Now, because of this clan event, this is actually the first time I have platooned since the last clan event. I just don't platoon anymore. I don't get time. I don't get time just to sit and have a little bit of fun, really. The only time I do play is if I want to make footage or if there's an event, but very rarely I do sit and play for just for fun nowadays. But I need to do it a little bit more because I did enjoy our little platoon session. So that's the one good thing about clan events. It does bring the guys back together again. Now, luckily, no one else apart from this 60 TP is this side of the map. Now, obviously, I do have the DPM to deal with him. I have been shot once. I have also bounced a shot, and again, I do come out sideways, so I do take a shot, but we do manage to take him out. So far, 2,000 damage, and now again, I'm hopefully in the right position, except for that just stupid shot there. But this is what I mean about the gun depression. I can't quite get my gun down enough for that IS-7, as you can see here. Like, that's as far as I can go. So I do have to switch to my heat just to get the pen on the turret. Now, the Death Star, I'm looking at the Death Star right now. Of course, I want to get a shot on this Kranwagen, which I do, and then I really want to focus this Death Star because I don't want him having side shots. I don't want him taking out my platoon mate, so I do want to get down and hopefully take this guy out. Now, I don't want to take a risk taking a shot from him, so we do take a shot there, and I'm just going to back up. You can see my platoon mate is there, so hopefully he will get some shots off, which, as you can see, he is, and hopefully I'm hoping the Death Star will start looking somewhere else, because as you can see, he's not, and as soon as he starts to look somewhere else, I can get the shot off. He takes the shot, and then he is going to die from the AMX-50B. So 3.8k damage, and again, look how easily we've done that. I mean, again, we have only bounced one shot, but we've only been attacked by one tank, which was that 60 TP. We haven't been shot by any other tank at the moment. So yeah, I mean, 4.2k damage now. And yeah, I love the tank. Honestly, I haven't played the tank for a very long time because, of course, there's other new tanks coming out. There's really OP tanks. There's tanks that I absolutely love with the XM66. And I kind of forgot about this tank. So, yeah, as soon as I'm platooning, I was like, you know what, I'm going to play the 777. And I'm glad I did because I did have fun in the tank. I do think it's still an amazing tank. Doesn't come for sale that often, probably because it is a strong tank. I'm not going to lie, it is a strong tank. I don't think it's overpowered. By all means, it's not overpowered, but it is very, very strong. Now, again, my last video with the tank was probably calling the tank overpowered, but at the time, it pretty much was overpowered. Not many people knew how to deal with the Object 777, but absolutely loving the tank, and I hope you guys are too if you do have it. So let me know what you think of the Object 777. Do you think it is a fantastic tank, or do you think it's kind of meh? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.